When I start working with clients, one of the biggest things that we have to get over in the first few weeks and couple of months is understanding the fluctuations that happen when we get on the scale. And particularly if you're weighing at more than one point in the week, which actually I encourage because I think it helps us to understand when fluctuations happen and how long they take to settle. What can happen when we weigh just once in the week is that one number becomes the whole story. When in fact weighing either the day before or the day after might have told us something completely different. So what I've got on the screen here is actually 6 weeks of data from when I tracked my weight loss journey earlier this year. So over the winter I normally tend to put on a bit of weight because I'm focusing on my strength and building muscle, and that's hard to do in a calorie deficit. But then when it comes to the summertime or in the lead up to summer, obviously I know that I'm going to be wearing my summer clothes and I want to look leaner. So I'll always then go into my cut. So on the screen, you can see my downward trend, which overall the line obviously starts at the top and then over the course of the 6 weeks gradually falls away down at the bottom. But in between, you can see that my weight is actually all over the place. It goes down, then it goes up again, then it goes down, then it might go across, then it goes up, then it goes down. And literally that is so common because what the number on the scale says can be influenced by so many things. Number one, very often after a weekend, because even though I was very consistent over those 6 weeks in terms of my calorie intake, I might have saved a few calories in the week and then perhaps had a meal out or a takeaway on the weekend with the family. And just that one thing, the extra sort of salt that was in the food can have caused my weight to spike on a Monday morning. In addition to which, our hormones, so periods, what time we ate our evening meal the night before, maybe it was later than normal, how well we slept. All of these things will have an impact on what the number on the scale says. And so where you can see that I've had spikes here, I can guarantee that that is not fat, that is just water retention. And so, as I say, starting to track on a more frequent basis does help us to understand where our fluctuations occur. And in fact, if we look at a couple of the details, you can see that where I started here at 56 kilograms, part way in, about a week later, I was actually heavier than when I started. And 2 weeks into my journey, I was, the perception is that I was back to square one. And this kind of thing can really derail progress if you don't understand that this is actually just part of the process and can happen. Our weight literally can fluctuate that much just by the things that I've already mentioned. The key is that you have to trust the process, keep going, and when you're consistent, the results will happen. And as you can see, that very much has happened for me here. I've got a bit of an anomaly here, but it's not actually an anomaly. That was the Easter holidays. And so my weight was up over that time, which again will be due to water retention. But as soon as my routine came back, it very quickly settled. So that's the key thing to remember here, is that you're not putting on fat in these instances. As long as you are consistent, these anomalies will just be water. And so I really encourage everybody to start weighing more frequently, see it as data, understand how your body works and the times when your weight will go up and down, and that really will put you in a much better place for understanding your journey and for trusting the process in the long term.